Okay, so today we are segment hunting on Strava. Does anybody else do this? Find a couple of segments on your Strava map close to where you live and go on and give yourself a good blast and see if you can PB. Today we're doing that. Let's get on with the workout. So yeah, marathon training is over. I'm kind of in between training programs right now, so I thought I'd have a little bit of fun, pick out a couple of segments and try and either PB or try and get in the top 10 for that segment, or if possible try and hit the SIA, the course record or the championship record. Drop in the comments if you do something similar. I like to do it just to give myself something to motivate me. Right now I'm in the middle of something and I've got nothing really to train for. It gives me something to aim for, bit of a fun blast. On these segments I wouldn't otherwise run this fast, so I'm going to hunt them out, give a hard effort on each one individually and see how I get on. So yeah, just on a quick warm up, probably a K or two, just to get nice and warm. And then I've picked out 4 segments locally, all slightly different from each other, all with a different type of challenge. Not too long, not too strenuous, and I can squeeze them into one kind of Fartlek run. So yeah, warm up now, hard effort on each of the segments. In between I'll do a nice little jog, kind of steady recovery, and we'll see how we get on. So in terms of segment number 1, it is called Somewhere to Somewhere Else. I'll put details on screen. It is 0.68 kilometers long. My goal for this one is going to be top 5. I'm currently sat just outside the top 10. 5th is at 4:10 per k average pace, and top, the championship record, course record, is 3:22 per k. So hopefully somewhere in that window. It's been a long time since I've run this quick with all the slow marathon pacing kind of duties, so it's nice to get the legs turn over again. I'm coming to the end of the warm up. I'll try and lap the effort. Let's get the first one done. First segment done, finished in I think 2:38 on the lap. I think that's the average of about 3:45ish per k, so hopefully that's comfortably in the top 10. I haven't got my phone on me so I can't review, but yeah, I'll put details on screen now for the result after post run. Obviously post run edit, I'll chuck the result in there. Hopefully that's top 5, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh god, that was a wake up, blast the old cobwebs off. I've not run that fast for a while, so yeah, 3:40 per k. Not a bad start, 3:45 give or take for just under 600 metres. Little walking rest now. I've got a very short stint jog. So the next one, yeah, this next one is the woodland run, just refer to my notes. 0.9 kilometres long, so a little bit longer, just under a k. This time we've got a top 3 goal, hopefully. 3rd is currently sat at 4:23 per k, and the championship course record is currently sat at 4:10 per k. So this one's slightly longer. Slightly trickier as well, obviously it's through the woodlands. It's currently Thursday morning, just before lunch, late morning, so there may be some dog walkers, but it's all single track, woodland path, a couple of twists and turns, and a couple of road crossings actually that break the woods up. So a testing one, more testing this one. Had one little bottleneck in the middle there where there's the path, but yeah, other than that, we'll give this one a good solid effort, see if I can get in the top 10. Aim is top 3, and if I can go all out, course record, but we shall see. On to segment number 2. Segment number 2 done. I think I may have got a course record there. So yeah, finished in 3:57 at an average pace of about 4:08 per k. So hopefully that's enough for the course record. I'll put details there if it is, or whatever the results were. There they are. Apologies to Chris, a local runner I know. He's top of quite a few segments locally. The next one in a second, he's also top of. We're going to go for a little battle there. But yeah, if I am top, apologies Chris if you're watching, I'm sure you'll get it back in no time. But yeah, not too bad. I had one dog walker on a long lead to try and navigate. The road crossings, thank God, were clear. I could just shoot straight across, so that helped. But yeah, 2 down. Nice little blast so far. Getting the old legs turning over nice and quick. I'm going to jog over to segment number 3 and I'll give you details for that one. Okay, the next 2 are going to be a little bit tougher now for different reasons. Segment number 3 is the shortest one. It's 0.54 kilometers long, so just over half a K. It's called Juniper to Seahorse. That's the street it starts on and the pub at the end of the road where it finishes. The goal for this one is the course record, as I'm currently sat in 2nd place. If memory serves, I got the course record. This local runner Chris took it off me, I got it back again, and then he got it back again, and he's currently quite a few seconds ahead of me, so I've got to put a hard effort in. Yeah, I'm currently 2nd with an average of 3:19 per K, and to get the course record I need to go faster than 3:12 per K, so it's not looking massively likely, but we'll give it a good go. We're almost there, so let's get on with it. That one wasn't great. Here I am at the Seahorse pub. Yeah, legs tied up a little bit the second half of that. So yeah, my PB remains 3:19. I think I finished 3:38 average on that rep, I think. So not great, guys, legs tied up. But again, that's what I've got at the minute. I've not been training. It's all been slow marathon stuff, so this is a good little kickstart. Right, we have got one more to do. I'm going to start heading off that way for the last segment, and I'll give you details for that one. So yeah, that one wasn't my best effort, but it is what it is. I'm running faster than I've done for a while, so the lactic acid is building up, which is kind of the point of this. Just a bit of a workout blast, kickstart my training post the marathon. So yeah, I remain at 2nd place on that one, which will do for now, and I'll come back another day to try and get that course record. And now this last segment, segment number 4, last one for today. It's a little bit further out, probably a 3K jog, just under 2 miles to get out there. And this one is called Powie Ranges, and it's the longest one of the 4. Yeah, this one's 1.4K long, so a little bit under a mile long loop. And the goal for this one, again, is top 5. 5th place is an average of 4:10 per K. The course record is an average of 3:41 per K, so hard effort incoming. So I'm just about reaching the segment now, and this Powie Ranges is the clockwise loop. Hoping to get into the top 5. If I can get sub 4:10, depends how the legs are feeling. But I actually hold the course record for the anti-clockwise loop, the Powie Lane loop, so I am able to run fast enough, but I was probably a little bit fitter and a little bit fresher when I did that day. So a couple hundred meters to go, one last effort. Let's round this workout off with a good solid run. Oh, final segment done. Powie Ranges just about finished. Yeah, I think I squeezed into the top 5 at 4:08 average pace per K. So yeah, snuck in. Legs were getting heavier and heavier, especially as the rep went on. Obviously a bit of a sustained effort, nearly a mile compared to some of the short ones I've just done. But yeah, good solid workout. Achieved exactly what I wanted to do. Obviously, if I haven't achieved any of the goals I set, it was more of a motivational strategy, kickstart my training. Like I said, for those that follow the channel this year, I've been fairly relaxed about all my kind of training goals this year. I've kind of switched off a little bit, relaxed, enjoyed my running a little bit more, done more pacing, and not set myself too many goals. I think in 2026, next year, I'm going to go back to pushing the envelope a little bit. I've enjoyed the relaxed running, but I think I need to, like most people, you have to set yourself a bar to aim for. Even if you don't quite reach it, you're still going to be making improvements. I've kind of just cruised along this year, so I said this was a good solid workout. God, I did it. A couple of goals hit, and kind of one disappointing effort, but I'm still done a decent effort on that segment, but the more the workout itself was a good solid hard effort. If I hadn't done this segment hunting, I probably would have just come out for a kind of steezy fartlek with very little effort. So drop in the comments, do you segment hunt? I've started to do it a little bit recently, just to, again, when I'm on no kind of goal, no structure, no training plan, it gives me new routes to find. I go and find a segment that I don't know about and go and run that. I did one the other day, the tag it there, it was the East Island run, local route, just looks like the Easter Island head statue, just have a fun route just to run instead of doing my usual loops and loops. So yeah, I like to segment hunt, find new ones, try and find one that I can try and set a hard effort time on, try and get in the top 10, etc., just as a bit of a motivational strategy. But yeah, drop in the comments, do you do it? If so, what are your reasons for doing it as well? I like to just for a bit of fun, spice up your training. But as always, thanks for watching, all the best for your running. I've got a few more pacing duties before the end of this year, and I may jump into a training plan of some sort before the end of the year if I'm able to. So look out for loads of more upcoming vlogs, and I'll see you all on the next one.